Lamau, I'm so tired. And this setup is so jank. I don't even have my glasses on right now. There's a hurricane going on outside. I don't know. Let's watch the Petite Maman trailer. I didn't really ever think I'd be doing trailer reactions, but I'm just tired. I'm just tired. Let's just do this and see if it'll cure my depression. I was debating whether or not I want to do this because I sincerely don't really want to spoil myself for watching Petite Maman. Watching Petite Maman with as fresh eyes as possible. But I don't know. I figured it would be a fun exercise. We'll see if we pick up on any kind of recurring motifs in Siama's work, see how it compares to some of her other stuff, how it may differentiate itself. Mostly this is just an excuse to, I don't know, stave off the demons that are encroaching on my mind. And if that sounds like fun to you, click the like button and subscribe for more old, obscure, and art house films.
C'est quoi?
C'est mes trucs d'enfant. Elle avait tout gardé.
Ooh, it's
C'était pas la
okay.
reine de l'orthographe. Mais moi, tu la faisais où ta cabane?
That girl looks so
Dans les
familiar.
bois juste derrière.
Ça te fait de la peine
So it's
d'être
gonna be a relationship,
J'aimais bien cette chose.
grandmother,
Je suis triste.
between 3 generations of
J'aurais
women
préféré partir ce matin.
or girls.
On a décidé que ce serait mieux comme ça. J'ai une mission pour toi. Le placard, dans le couloir. Comme ça on part vite d'ici, puis on la retrouve.
Tu viens m'aider? Je t'avais jamais vu avant. Tu m'as pas dit comment tu t'appelais. Lenny. Je suis chez ma grand-mère. Elle est morte la semaine dernière.
It's a time travel movie.
De chocolat, il est mangé.
She's gonna go back in time and meet her grandmother.
On ne parlait jamais de quand vous étiez enfant.
T'exagères, on te raconte tout le temps.
Oui, mais c'est que des petites histoires. Et j'ai un secret. Je suis ton enfant. Tu viens du futur.
I'm right! I was right!
Tu seras là pour
Oh no!
Je serai là pour l'inviter.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh no. Oh, this is so sweet. Oh, Jesus. Oh no. Oh. Okay.
Je suis contente qu'on se soit rencontrés.
Okay. Great. I've already been made terribly sad. Okay, I can't think about it. Okay, cool. Okay. This one's gonna be a time travel movie. Okay, we know that. Cool. I think the ideas that are going to be explored in this is kind of like this is like a running theme in time travel movies to a certain degree. I think a barrier in communication between generations, and the time travel kind of serves as a device to segue or circumvent that. There's kind of little points to like develop on that theme already in some of the dialogue presented. The mother or the father tells the child that they tell them stories about when they were young all the time, and maybe the kid doesn't hear it or isn't listening to it or doesn't listen to them. So the child is internalizing these stories or hearing these stories but not understanding them and needs a filter through which to process them. And the best filter for that, the best lens through which they can understand their parents' perspective or perhaps the grandmother's perspective, the grandmother who passed away, is by like traveling through time and meeting them as a child and speaking kind of like a mutual language with them. Yeah, this is in keeping with what I identify as the recurring theme in Siam's work of like creating a shared or communal language that only you and your partner have. That's like hidden from the world. That kind of like defies the language and mechanics of the real world. I'm excited to see Siama kind of explore genre in a way that she's kind of been branching out but hasn't as strongly before, and it seems to me like it probably won't be like an actual like Nolan sci-fi movie, but using time travel as a device to kind of explore metaphorical or like explore thematic ideas. Yeah, that was Petite Maman. I kind of spoiled myself to the biggest twist of the movie, and I hate myself for that. But well, now I know. Yeah. Goodbye.
Okay, I'm back. Obviously the exact same as I was a couple of seconds ago, right? Obviously. So I just wanted to remark on a few more fine-grained details now that we've got that initial reaction out of the way. So let's just rewatch this with a fine-tooth comb, as the phrase goes.
C'est mes trucs d'enfant. Elle avait tout gardé.
C'était pas la reine de l'orthographe.
Okay, so initially I thought this would be this movie would be about a relationship between a girl and the secrets that are revealed about her grandmother. I took Petite Maman to be a term of endearment for grandmother, but obviously knowing what this film is actually going to be about, it's signaling towards the kind of reincarnation of this mother figure as a little girl.
Maman, tu la faisais où ta cabane?
Dans les bois, juste derrière.
Ça te fait de la peine d'être ici?
Je l'aimais bien, cette chambre.
And I kind of like, in terms of what this movie is bringing, in terms of reaching into the past, it's kind of tying in with this idea posed by Portrait of a Lady on Fire that love is kind of a transmutable language, that love expresses itself, oh my god, like Interstellar, through the passage of time and space. And with love, we're able to kind of communicate with the past and with the future and with our loved ones' identities.
Je suis triste.
Elle a préféré partir ce matin. On a décidé que ce serait mieux comme ça.
And this is actually an interesting kind of dynamic with the parents. I actually brought this up with my Tomboy video, but I ended up cutting it out of the final edit, that Tomboy is, I think, the only film to represent a father figure in any of Siama's films. I think that's it. And I'm not saying this is intentional or not, but with Tomboy, I remarked on how the father kind of played this role as a mediator, and it was actually kind of different than what you would imagine. I think this movie is reinforcing that kind of granular role as of the father as kind of a mediator and a participant, but perhaps not the dominant force in the parental hierarchy.
Je t'avais jamais vu avant. Tu m'as pas dit comment tu t'appelais.
I don't think I didn't realize this upon the initial viewing, but I'm under the impression that these two are twins, maybe, the actresses. So that might be a fun kind of cue into one playing the other's mother from the past. Okay, wait, so we got to pause there. Who's saying... Yeah, okay. This is a good detail. Okay. I didn't recognize this from the first viewing. Okay, so we can actually tell from the production design that... Oh, good. Okay, we're getting into the nitty-gritty of this. Okay, we can tell from the production design, I think, but I'm under the impression that they've actually traveled back in time in this. The house itself in the countryside is old. It has like older architecture, but given the dinnerware and also this older woman with a cane, I'm under the impression that the birthday that they're celebrating, and also their respective wardrobes, the birthday that's being celebrated is her mother's birthday, and this is her grandmother. And so yeah, I don't think this actress is the one who played her mother earlier in this. I think this is going to be her grandmother as a younger woman. So this is actually an instance that clearly signifies that she's traveled back in time. This is so sweet. She's celebrating her mother's birthday, her mother's 8th birthday. Okay, this is so sweet. This is so I'm dying. Yeah, that's her grandmother. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, let's look a little bit closer. Who's saying I'm thinking of you already? This is her mother. Her mother's already been indicated as wearing this plaid shirt as she does in her birthday, in the shot of her birthday. Oh my god, I'm already seeing the end of this, and I'm like, I'm already crying. So I think the trailer means to hint, or means to express, in her mother saying, "I'm already thinking about you," as like, you know, just a goodbye as she goes back, just her going back on a trip and then coming back. I think this is going to be the end. I think that line is from towards the end of the movie. At some point, I think the protagonist is going to go back to the present and never really going to be able to engage in the past again. And I got hit with this flush of like Spirited Away vibes of like, I don't know, at a certain point you have to leave behind the things that help you grow. And here's a shot of her kind of talking with her grandmother and seeing what she was like as a younger person. And I actually wonder if the father is hugging his wife as a younger child. Let me see if that makes sense with the wardrobe. I think her mother's the one wearing the headband, and she's the one wearing the overalls. Okay. So he's no. Given the red and the sweater, he's hugging. Yes. Okay. Yes, that was signaling the end of the movie. Okay, so there's going to be a passageway. The passageway is her mother's old hut. Um, the father doesn't go back in time with her. The father she's been missing, and this is her mother returning her back to her time. Okay. I thought this scene was actually pretty different. I thought this scene was the father meeting his wife as a child for the first time and getting to experience that. This is her being returned home to her father after a time of probably a period of disappearance. Okay, a little further of a deep dive. Yeah, I think maybe we get some clues into what may be happening with the plot. But I'm I'm pretty broad strokes with speculating about plot stuff. I can be pretty wrong. So don't take my word for it. But yeah, it's fun to see how this kind of bridges the gap between visual elements of Tomboy and perhaps thematic or conceptual elements of Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Yeah, so I'm glad we took this opportunity. Perhaps broke down some of the elements a little bit too much. We got to remember that the trailers are usually not put together by the creative team. So if they let spoil a couple of plot twists, then that's unfortunate. But I always leave room for myself to be completely wrong and therefore surprised and therefore delighted. Honestly, much better if I'm wrong. Much better. That means that a better film was conceptualized if it goes the right way. So yeah, that was the Petite Maman trailer. Please release it. Let's just watch it right now. Ah, yeah. Let me know what you think, and until next time, keep watching good movies.